This is the Great Legend, and I am coming at you live with my WrestleMania 33 WWE PPV review. Fans, welcome tonight. We are 6 days out from WrestleMania 33, but you know, I was a little late to the dance, but I've got my PPV review, and man, it was a good PPV, don't get me wrong. Could it have been better? Yeah, probably so. You know, last year's PPV was kind of a letdown. WrestleMania 31 was good, you know, where Rollins, cashed in and got the win over Lesnar and Roman. Anytime you get a win over Roman is always a good win. But we are going to talk a little bit about WrestleMania 33 tonight. The card was huge. It was 13 matches. You know, they had 3 matches during the kickoff show, so there's a lot to get with. So we're going to get with it right now. Coming at you live from Great Legend headquarters. This is the Great Legend. I'm your host with the most. We got WrestleMania 33, the WWE PPV review. And while we go through this review, I thought I'd do something new. I'm going to go check my main camera, and we're going to have some of that WWE 2K17 gameplay, the game y'all love so much, where you can be all your favorite WWE superstars, and you can play them how you want to play them, when you want to play them. Playa, holla! So, the kickoff match, all 3 of them, I thought were pretty decent. The first match I want to talk about is King of the Cruiserweights, man. Neville versus Austin Aries. And, man, they came out of the gate like a bunch of greyhounds coming out to peck, running around the track. Baby, this was on fire. This was some great action. And, when you talk about the Cruiserweights, man, they pick up the pace. They got the speed that everyone in the crowd wants to feel and everyone in the crowd wants to need. It was a damn good match. Back and forth all the way. A lot of big-time spots, a lot of big-time moves, man. I love the quickness of Neville. I loved the Austin Aries, man. Austin Aries reminds me a lot of just say like, Mr. Perfect as far as, the way he moves around the ring, how he don't take no crap from no one, how he knows he is above all of the others in that cruiserweight division. Now, a lot of great spots here, a lot of their favorite stuff, but a lot of one of the big moves I saw Austin Aries pull off was this missile drop kick from the top rope, man, and it was like Neville was kind of caught off guard and he turned Neville's ass inside out, man. It was freaking awesome as we see Neville try to do the float over DDT, and then Austin Aries got him in a little pin situation there. So there you go. Austin, keep on him. Oh, knee to the back by Austin Aries, man. He's working Neville right now, taking his name, man. So during the WWE PPV review here, you're going to see some different footage of the WWE 2K17. I hope you enjoy that. It's just something new instead of my voice talking. I was let go at the end of March 31st by Disney/Maker Studios, so I got me a new partner, and I am now with Union for Gamers, the Curse Network, Union for Gamers. So you're going to be seeing a lot more gameplay on the Great Legend show. I mean, because that's their stick, that YouTube partner is all about gaming and everything like that. But the cool thing is I got access to Epidemic Sound and Audio Micro, so I do got some sounds and some music, so I can play some of that while I do these live shows. Neville going up to the top. Whoop. Oh, a little bit too short, Mr. Neville, King of the Cruiserweight. So in the end, unlike this match, you're going to see some different stuff during this match, but Neville he defeats Austin Aries. First match on the card, and I think it was a good win for Neville to get, and I'm glad they gave it to him. He's been working a long time. He had a big little run when him and Stephen Amell from Arrow, they were rolling against Wade Barrett and Cody Rhodes, a.k.a. Stardust. So that was the last kind of big time we saw him do some great things, or he was mentioned. So I'm glad he defended his cruiserweight title against old Austin Aries and won his belt and held on to it again. So thought it was really good. It was good to give him a win. Next up, was the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, man. It was pretty good. And I liked it a lot, you know. It was your classic, you know, Andre the Giant, just get a crap load of people in. What I did not like about it was that they did not defend the SmackDown tag titles on WrestleMania 33. They used a lot of those guys to go ahead and just enter in the Battle Royal. And it was okay. I mean, it was, you know, they were able to fill the ring up with a crap ton of guys. None of the people won it that I thought was going to win it. It was pretty screwed up. I was going for Mark Henry. If you watch on Thursday nights on Rebel Comics, we have the Sidewalk Slam. It's on LP's channel every Thursday night. And I was hoping Mark Henry would win because, you know, I know Mark Henry's close to retirement, and I was really hoping he'd win. But nope, not happening. I want to give some big shout-outs here in the chat right now. I want to talk to my man, Jason Smith. Jason Smith, you are on the list, man. We had you on the Thursday night Sidewalk Slam, and when LP told you to say something, you just like didn't say nothing and you left. Also, big shout-out to Rebel Comics, who's here. He's here tonight. He's saying, the Great Legend Show, and I'm coming at you live. We also have Noah Khan's in the house. Let's all talk about what really mattered. Hell yeah, he says how good Stephanie was looking. My God. Yeah, she was looking all right, man. So to finish up that Battle Royal, it was no big deal. Big Show supposedly was irate backstage because he was ripping into the other wrestlers because him and Bray were having him and Braun Strowman were having a stare down and everything. And they didn't get a lot of highlight in that, so Big Show was kind of pissed at some of his other people, but it is what it is. Sami Zayn, he didn't win. My boy Dolph, he had some close calls. He didn't win either. But with Rob Gronkowski's help, Mojo Rawley picks up the win over Jinder Mahal. So that was kind of cool. I mean, old Gronk, he can easily be a wrestler, you know, when he's done, when he's retired from the NFL. So we'll see how that goes in the future. Next up, the last match on the kickoff show, we have Dean Ambrose, Intercontinental Champion, defending his title against Baron Corbin. Man, this was a pretty damn good match. A lot of people, you know, don't like Baron Corbin out there, but, you know, for a football guy, Golden Gloves boxing guy, he's kind of done pretty good for himself. I mean, he's made it in some SmackDown main events, so they're really trying to push him. He's a heel. He's a young heel, but they're really pushing him. And he looked pretty good out there with Dean Ambrose, and Dean can wrestle with anybody, man. Dean's a good company man. He does what he's told. He's got Renee Young in his corner, man. He's got it all going on, man. So he's happy with where he's at. He's already, maybe a 1 or 2 time WWE champion. I think he's just 1 time. But still, I mean, that's pretty damn good, right? Winning the title, got the blonde, got the Intercontinental title, which is kind of the workhorse title. And Dean's a damn good workhorse. So it's pretty cool to see him still with the Intercontinental title. Would I love to see Dolph Ziggler win that title? Fuck yeah. Would I like to see my man Zack Ryder win that damn thing again? Hell yeah, if he gets back from injury and he needs to quit unboxing them Funkos and get back into the squared circle. So the kickoff show was pretty damn good. Unlike the match that you just saw where Austin Aries actually beat my Neville with the last chancery. Now, that was so screwed up, man. I tell you, when you put this game on medium, it does give you a pretty good challenge. You know, some veterans out there of gaming will put the game on expert or superstar or whatever. I just like playing on a good medium, you know, kind of playing at my own space. I'm not out there trying to, you know, be the best, because you're only the best until someone better comes along. And as Austin Aries, to rephrase that, Austin Aries says, that's why he's simply great. And that's why I am the Great Legend. And I'm coming at you live, and we just finished the kickoff. And let's go back over the matches. The Battle Royal, I'll give 3. I'm going to go ahead and give 2 stars to the Battle Royal. The first match, man, Austin Aries. No, he did not win the belt. I just suck on the game. WWE 2K17. Neville won the belt, and it was a 5-star match. It was phenomenal. Speaking of phenomenal, here we go in the second match of the night. WWE 2K17 representing AJ Styles, Shane O'Mac, AJ Styles, Shane O'Mac. So yeah, we got a little AJ and Shane O'Mac here. And guess what? That's the match we're talking about right now. Surprisingly enough, this match was the first match on the normal card, I guess, after the pre-show. And it looked like AJ was just taking control at the beginning, man. Making Shane O'Mac look stupid like AJ's doing right now. But let me tell you, man, Shane O'Mac, he's done all this before. A lot of people, just see the Shane O'Mac that we see on TV, looking and running around like a goof. Remember when he was, the young Shane O'Mac and everything like that? Just being a damn goof. But, I mean, he comes from a wrestling promoter's family. Vince has stepped in the ring. But Shane O'Mac being a lot younger and getting into actual wrestling and working the mat and doing all the moves and collar elbow tie up, the different holds, all that stuff Shane got from the best in the business. I mean, Kurt Angle probably taught him a crap ton of stuff. I mean, so a lot of people in the wrestling business, especially under the WWE flagship, have taught Shane O'Mac how to not only, do the high risk maneuvers. Sure, I mean, that basically is just breaking your own back, but man, they've really taught him how to do some really good mat wrestling. And he throws some pretty damn good punches as well. So very good match here. We had Shane O'Mac. He did the coast to coast. The referee got knocked down at one point. AJ goes underneath. I don't know. He found a trash can from somewhere, right? Those old metal trash cans. Do they even make those anymore? I don't know. I never see those trash cans anymore. But AJ found one. Now, AJ... he tried to do a move. He tried to do his own coast-to-coast move or whatever, and Shane threw the trash can at him. That shit must hurt, those aluminum trash cans, just in case they kind of cut you open or whatnot. So Shane, of course, gets AJ to, seated position in the corner, turnbuckles over there, and he puts the trash can in front of him, and boy, Shane O'Mac, you still got it. He went coast to coast on AJ Styles. That was very cool. Another high spot old Shane O'Mac likes to do is climb the top turnbuckle and do the diving elbow all the way from the top turnbuckle to the announcer tables. Well, he missed that move. What is he, 0 for 2 on that move? He last year, WrestleMania 32, he dropped off the cage with the elbow and he missed the Undertaker this time. He jumps off that top turnbuckle and misses AJ Styles. What's AJ going to do right here? Look at AJ. Look at AJ right there. He's calling for it. He's calling for it. Oh, phenomenal, baby. Phenomenal forearm. That's it, dude. That is it. Freaking nominal. We got to see it 3 times on the replay. Pin him up, boy. 1, 2... Oh, that's some bullshit. Because if AJ would have hit that phenomenal forearm, Shane O'Mac's going down. So instead, Shane continues to fight another day. Look at this. Sit down power bomb, bridging in for the pin. 2. Oh, Shane kicked out again. Dude, look at AJ getting pissed. Uh-oh, AJ got something else up his sleeve. Oh, going to the top rope. Top rope. 5-star. Bam. Damn, look at that. Look at AJ. Look at this. Springboard style. Springboard 450. Hell yeah. Pin him up, AJ. 1, 2. Oh, well, let's move on real quick. Next up, we have Kevin Owens defeats Chris Jericho. Kevin Owens and Jericho, good match back and forth. Anytime anyone steps in the ring with Jericho, you're stepping in the ring with a legend. Jericho proved it. One thing you hate to see, and you only see it during big-time matches, is when they steal your finisher. Kevin Owens actually strapped the walls of Jericho on Chris Jericho on Y2J. That was kind of funny. But in the end, KO beats Jericho, and he wins the U.S. title. So it's really cool because KO is a prize fighter. It's good to see him with a title. And he's on Monday Night Raw, man. He's going to be doing good. I know he's probably not going to do any U.S. Open challenges, That's for damn sure. But it's good to see some KO. Let's go back to the AJ Shane matches. Is AJ still working Shane in the ring? Shane just doesn't want to go down. But I'm going to give that match 5 stars. So far I've got Neville and Austin Aries a 5-star, AJ and Shane a 5-star. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, I'm going to give a 4-star because I'm big fans of those guys. Ambrose and Corbin, I'm going to give that a 3-star. Now let's go to Bayley defends against Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, and Nia Jax. I didn't know what the hell was going on with this match because it was like, is this a first one to pin wins? Is this your traditional fatal 4-way? No, this was actually an elimination match, meaning everyone pins one person, then the next person, and the next person, then finally the last 2 face off against one-on-one. I was a huge fan, still am, huge fan of Nia Jax. I was hoping she was going to win. Yet they all just, and she had so many awesome power moves, man. Some Samoan drops in there, just overpowering everybody in the ring. And we got to see all 3 of them other, 3 of the 4 horsewound pin her all at the same time, like a sandwich pin. Big dog pile, and that sucked. So Nia was out. Then we had Bayley, Charlotte, and Sasha. I don't even remember who went out next. I'm pretty sure it was Sasha, though, which is really stupid. I always like seeing Bayley and Sasha one-on-one against each other. But then it was down to Bayley and Charlotte, and Bayley defeated Charlotte. Or at least I think that's how it happened. Regardless, this match sucked. It was kind of unbelievable and cheap. It would have been so damn cool while all of them were piled up if Nia would have kicked out and all 3 of them got kicked out off of her. Dude, that would be freaking awesome. I bet she could do it too. She's pretty damn powerful. So that match there, I'm going to give that match about a 2, kind of a low 2. It just wasn't that great, so sucked. There is AJ. AJ got that win right there. Well, not on that one, but you don't kick out of that Styles Clash. And as you saw after the match was done, AJ wasn't done yet. Oh, I love that 450 right there. That's freaking awesome. You do it, AJ. You do it to it, son. They don't want none. They don't want none. I love AJ's theme song, and there it is, the Styles Clash for the win. Too bad the AJ versus Shane O'Mac match. Too bad they couldn't rub a little bit of that 5 stars on the Raw Women's Championship match. Freaking sucked. Look at this. Look at AJ. He ain't done yet. They don't want none. They don't want none. Get up on there, AJ. Do your moves. Get your shit done. Damn. I don't even know what the fuck you call that. Corkscrew plancha? I don't know what the hell that is. It's just crazy shit. Here we go, give it one of those. Bam. Hell yeah. AJ Styles. Next up, surprise of the night, we had a fatal 3-way or a 3-way tag ladder match for the Raw Tag Team Championships, man. It was the champions, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson against Cesaro, Sheamus, Enzo, and Big Cass. And then New Day comes out and say, we're going to make this a fatal 4-way tag team ladder match. And this is the team. And, dude, the Hardy Boys. The biggest pops of the night went to Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero. Man, it was awesome. They were doing the delete chants. We were talking about it on Thursday night Sidewalk Slam with LP on Rebel Comics that, once Vince gets that thing bought off and brings the broken universe to the WWE universe, dude, the Hardys are going to be on fire. Hell, they already are on fire. You had Twist of Fates coming from everywhere. You had Jeff Hardy on the tallest ladder, do the Swanton on Cesaro and Sheamus, and broke a fucking ladder. It was just sweet, dude. It was amazing. I mean, if you don't have WWE Network, just try to find it on YouTube. Best highlights of the night, the Hardy Boys. Definitely their surprise. Well, a lot of people say it wasn't a surprise, but who really knows? Even though a lot of people guessed it, Mike from Sidewalk Slam, Mike, one half of the Unboxing Brothers, he always has some good inside information. He knows a lot of the folks on the circuits, so he knows what it's all about. So he let us know, and it was just awesome. So, damn good match. Great to see the Hardy Boys back. Next match. Now, first, let's get to the match you're seeing right now. This is how Goldberg and Brock Lesnar for the Universal title should have been right here. I'm talking just insane. Just insane. Let's see, what's Lesnar going to do? Just tossing him. Tossing him up. Look at Heyman on the outside. Heyman likes it. Heyman likes it. Look at this. Oh, slap them hands together, Goldberg. But in this match, you're going to see a lot of German suplexes. So I tried to keep it as real as I could. You know, let's see. What's we got? Whoop. Oh, over. Yeah, under and over. Go under him. Come on the backside. Turn him around. Give him a German. It's World War II all over again. But Goldberg, you can't outrun the Germans. Damn. All right, so next match, John Cena and Nikki Bella against The Miz and Maryse. Everyone was just wanting to see what Maryse was going to wear. Oh, the dudes love some Maryse, man. I love Maryse. I love Nikki Bella. I love them all, man. And Miz, he's been on fire this whole year on the microphone. He's slaughtering Daniel Bryan. He's just, you know, his tongue is like a sword, man. He's all over John Cena. Mixed tag match. Classic face and heel tag match, though. And John Cena and Nikki Bella, they get the win. And I'm going to give this match 3 stars because the ladies were looking nice. Now, that may be a little sexist, but, you know, the cool thing was John Cena finally proposed to Nikki Bella. So if any of you people are fans of Total Bellas or drama or any of that other stuff, you know, you'll be happy that John's finally going to marry Nikki, okay? Hopefully, you know. You never know in this business, you know what I mean? So I want to give a big shout out to Richard Contreras. Thanks for watching, Richard, on the Great Legend Show. We're talking about WWE Wrestlemania 33, the PPV review that I should have done last Sunday, but my WrestleMania experience kind of sucked. It was really laggy and really bad, so I don't know what was going on, so I had to watch it again. You know, pretty much after the Hardy Boys match, I had to rewatch the whole thing. Next up, we finally got Seth Rollins, man. He missed WrestleMania 32, dude, and he had a non-sanctioned match against Triple H with Stephanie McMahon coming out to do the managerial role. Good match. Triple H, you know, whether you love him or hate him, the reason why I don't like him per se is he takes a spot on the card, which always freaking sucks, but I don't like when he does that. Goldberg's getting suplexed like crazy. But anyways, he wins. Seth got revenge. He won. He knocked old Stephanie off he super kicked Triple H, a dazed Triple H, and Triple H knocked into Stephanie, who was on the ring apron. She falls down, breaks the table. I'm going to give that match 4 stars because I'm glad. Well, no, I'm going to give it a 3.5. Next match, Randy Orton against Bray Wyatt. Match didn't go the way I wanted it to go. I wanted Bray to win and retain the championship, but that did not happen. Kind of pissed me off too. But they had this weird effect where they illuminated the ring with worms and maggots, and then they had a bunch of snakes and all this other kind of crap. I just really didn't dig it at all. It looked pretty stupid, and it was not cool, and Bray ended up losing. So kind of a weird match. Wasn't the cleanest wrestling match I'd seen. For both of those guys, I think they could have done a better match. Well, you know, it would have been a better match if Bray would have somehow won. I guess if it was the other way around, it would have been okay. But Bray lost, Randy won, so that match gets an automatic 3 stars. Now we're on the match that I'm talking about here, Brock versus Goldberg. This match was pretty much Goldberg took 3 German suplexes. Then he gets up, and as Brock turns around, he gets speared. Then I think he gets speared again and maybe one jackhammer. No, he spears Brock through the barricade on the outside of the ring. Here's the jackhammer. Bam! Look at that. Okay, so he pins him, but Brock kicks out. And Goldberg's like, what? What the hell? And then the match continues. And then Goldberg takes about 10 more Germans. And then he gets Brock lands the F5 and the match is over. Brock is your new Universal Champion. Now, we kind of figured this because WWE has 2 part-timers. They're paying big money for these part-timers. Do you continue to pay big money for 2 part-timers? Or do you let 1 part-timer go and you only pay 1 part-timer? You only pay 1 part-timer. So Goldberg being 50 years old, he was the one to go. You know, he proved it. At 50 years old, he beat Brock twice. Or, you know, what, he beat him at that first match they had. And then he, you know, beat him in the Battle Royal. Or, you know, the Royal Rumble. He tossed him out. I mean, Goldberg's had the upper hand on Lesnar throughout his career. So Lesnar finally gets the win at WrestleMania 33. And Lesnar is your new Universal Champion. As Brock's trying to do something with that table over there. Goldberg says, nuh-uh-uh. Up, reverse. Backdrop. Look at Brock. What's Brock going to do here? Brock's going to throw him back in the ring. That's what he's going to do. So, that match, I'm going to go ahead and give a 4-star, just because the nostalgia factor of Goldberg and Brock and all that. And it was a good, quick match. I think it's about a good 10-minute match. So, that's about what these guys are going to give you. Now, Brock can go a lot longer. We've seen that. You know, we've seen that long-ass match he had with Kurt Angle that one year. So we know Brock can go long. Although Brock during the match with Goldberg looked like he blew up, maybe off that 8th or 9th German. Brock was all red, pink, sweaty. He looked like he was worn the fuck out. Next up, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Carmella with James Ellsworth, Mickie James, Natalya, and Becky Lynch. Alexa Bliss trying to defend her title. This was the 6-pack challenge. 6-pack. Well, actually, it was whoever, you know, Alexa was defending all, from all of the SmackDown folks. Everyone, this was a real quick match as well. It was about a 5-minute match. Actually, to go back, the Brock Lesnar match was really only 4 minutes, 45 seconds, but it seemed longer than that. I guess that's what it is. Just 2 big behemoths are fighting. It seems a little longer. The SmackDown Women's match was really quick. It was about 5 minutes, over 5 minutes long, and Naomi wins the match. So that was pretty damn cool. She actually defeated, all them people. So Natalya did a sharpshooter. Had 2 chicks in the sharpshooter, 2 ladies. That was kind of sloppy, but they had to get their shit done. Mickie James really didn't do shit in the match. Becky Lynch had a little bit of moves. Carmella had some stuff. James Ellsworth got a Bexploder on him, which was kind of funny. So James Ellsworth, he had a little WrestleMania moment right there. So I'm sure he was pumped about that. And then the last match of the night, it was really good to see good old JR come out and announce this match. But it was Roman Reigns and The Undertaker in a no-holds-barred match. We was going to find out who's the big dog, whose yard is it. Man, so this match was back and forth. It was a slow 23-minute match. Just a longer match than it should have been. It should have been over a lot quicker. Roman botched, Roman was going to reverse the tombstone into his own tombstone, but Roman botched it. I think it was because, Undertaker was tired and Undertaker didn't hop up or anything. And plus, Roman said he couldn't get a grip on him or something like that. And then Undertaker said he was getting too old for this stuff, like Danny Glover. But the match, there was so many Superman punches, it was ridiculous. Come on, Roman. I know Roman knows more moves. But since he's a big guy wrestler, big power wrestler, he only does power moves. But he could do the wrist lock. He could do the arm bar. He can do a lot of crap. But Jesus, they want to make him like Superman. But he literally gave like 5 or 6 Superman punches. I think 3 spears, and then he bounced off the ropes 2 times to give his final spear. Undertaker hit the last ride, which was cool. Undertaker hit a tombstone, which was pretty cool. One thing Undertaker didn't do was his going old school spot, where he does the tightrope thing where he gets on there and comes down and bashes Roman's arm. I would have loved that because I would have loved hearing JR say, "Looks like he's going old school." I love when JR says shit like that. It looks like he's going old school, King. So damn funny. So there you have it. You see freaking Brock Lesnar winning that Universal title right there on WWE 2K17. He's like, give me that belt. That's my belt. But yeah, for the Roman Reigns and Undertaker, oh God. The only reason I'm going to give it 4 stars was the ending where Undertaker took off all of his clothes. Well, not all of his clothes, but his... Whoa, what's Lesnar doing? Damn, Lesnar ain't done yet. But Undertaker took the gloves off, the jacket and the hat, left him in the center of the ring. Walked around the ring. He was, So I'm guessing that was his final match. Regardless, he's got to do a lot of surgeries. He's getting some hip surgeries and probably some other surgeries done. So who knows if we'll see Undertaker back again. I'm not really sure. But, yeah, Roman gets the win. So we find out that it's Roman's yard now. So Undertaker, though, man, I got to give it to Undertaker. I heard this before, and I got to agree. Andre the Giant being the greatest sports entertainer, the greatest, wrestler of all time. And I'm not talking about by moves or technical, but world-renowned, world-known. Andre was known throughout the world that he was the 8th wonder of the world, but you can put old Undertaker right up there with him. I would probably say the top 4 wrestlers, and these aren't in any order, but I got to go with Andre the Giant being number 1. Hogan and Flair, I think, could tie for number 2, and then you got Undertaker at 3. But I don't know, Undertaker, man, he stayed with WWE a long, long time. Just by him doing that, maybe he ought to be number 2 and have Hogan and Flair tied for number 3. I do not know, but I tell you what, it was a good WrestleMania. It wasn't great, it wasn't amazing, but overall, this WrestleMania 33, just like the numbers and the title, we're going to give it a number 3. 3 stars, that is. So, fans, let's check the comments one last time. I hope y'all all enjoyed the show. Give a big shout-out to everyone who participated in the chat tonight. We got Jason Smith. We got Rebel Comics. We got Noah Kunz, Richard Contreras, and Russell Hall. Russell Hall, he really enjoyed the Seth Rollins versus Triple H match, and it was great. It was great, man. It's a good match. I think I gave that one a 4 star, especially because Seth Rollins won the match, and that's always damn good. Well, fans, thank y'all so much tonight for watching the Great Legend Show. Y'all stay tuned for more stuff. We'll have more WWE PPV reviews. Be sure to check out the Sidewalk Slam on Thursday nights on Rebel Comics and Gaming. It's a great show. I'll go ahead and update my video description to add that link so you can watch The Great Legend. You could watch the Verbal Assassin, a.k.a. Rebel Comics. The Great One, The Great Legend is there. Downtown Adam Brown, Comically Flawed, is there. And one half the Unboxing Brothers, the phenomenal one, Mike, is also there, man. So a great show. You definitely need to check it out. I'll put the link in the video description below so you can go subscribe it and tune in every Thursday night for the Sidewalk Slam. So, fans, hope you enjoyed the WWE Wrestlemania 33 review by The Great Legend. Everyone have a great week. I'm your host, The Great Legend Show. Great Legend saying peace out. God bless.